Hello, this is Dan Keck with Friday Night Glory, and I was just passing through Mexia, Texas, and I decided to stop at the Mexia High School football stadium and check it out. And I bumped into head coach and athletic director Frank Sandoval. And this is his first year here at Mexia. And Frank, talk to me about the football culture here and what you look forward to bringing to this community to reignite high school football here in Mexia.
First off, the first thing is you notice that it's a great place. I mean, great people, great kids, a community that wants to be successful both academically and athletically, which is huge, of course. And the thing that we've been talking to our kids about is championship habits. We want to win. We want to win in the classroom. We want to win on the field. We want to win at home. So we've been talking about championship habits, and those championship habits, it happens different ways. And for each kid, it's a little bit different because they all face different challenges. So as we're going through, we're talking to them about championship habits and building a brotherhood and a family. We've been talking a lot about protecting the family. So my goal is to establish a family of a group of young men, along with coaches that love each other, that are willing to fight for each other, and willing to do whatever they have to do to make sure each other is successful. When things go bad, we'll be together. When things are great, we're going to be together, but it's going to be about us and our family, and that's really what we're trying to establish, and this community has been very supportive. And I think they're seeing some of what we're doing here, and we're just going to keep building on that.
Those are all great things, especially the first inaugural season that you're here with your staff. Let's talk about preseason. You had a preseason game last night against Palestine here in Mexia. And so this was the first time that you as a coach here got to review any kind of game footage with your players this morning. How did that session go with reviewing that game footage this morning, Coach?
Coach Clark does a great job at Palestine. They got a lot of great football players over there. They play in a tough district, and he's doing a great job over there. So, our kids, I felt like, with the ones we came out and we challenged them and we did some good things. We have a long ways to go. You're sitting there looking at the number of practices that we've actually had with our kids, and it's not very many. And we have to come out there and scrimmage somebody. And again, Palestine's a great program. I was really happy offensively with some of us, just being able to line up and play a little bit. And then, when we went the live quarter with those guys, they were lining up a little bit faster and going a little faster. So it's always good to see that. We didn't sustain drives like we wanted to. Again, just small mental errors here and there. But defensively, I felt like we were running to the ball, and that's what we hang our hat on. I said, we're just going to run to the ball. If something bad happens, let's run to the ball. And I think we, looking back on the film, we're going to improve on it. But I felt like we came away healthy, which is a win in itself. But it's nice to see, so we can finally have something on tape to say, this is what we need to work on. This is what we need to fix immediately. And these are the long-term goals that we need to work on.
Exactly right. That's the whole point of preseason and being able to watch that film and review that footage. Talk to me about the different positions on the team, the different teams and stuff, offense, defense, secondary, and everything. What's a really strong standout group of guys that you can see these guys are on fire, they're going to lead the team?
Our offensive line is going to be young. They're all juniors. We have some seniors that are fighting for spots. But that group of kids loves each other. I mean, it's so awesome to watch. I really enjoy just looking at them and letting them talk to each other. And they're usually, we try to tempo a little bit, and they're usually saying, come on, man, hurry up, hurry up. And they like each other enough to want to do it. And again, it goes back to what we're trying to build as a culture. We have some phenomenal skilled kids. Davion Carter, I think, is going to be special. He's going to be unique. He has great speed and pretty good hands. Jaquay Martin's going to give us something at the skill spot. We didn't use him a whole lot offensively last night. We're trying to save him where we can. I think Travion Carter, when we take that purple jersey off and let him go, I think he's going to be okay. I think he showed some pocket presence last night. Defensively, I think, up front with Jakari Hackett and Jaden Artister, I think we're going to be big there. It's going to be hard to move us. We're still trying to figure out fits. On the back end, we have some really long rangy. Ty Gamble's a 6'1", 170-pound safety, and Jaquay Martin's a 6'3", 200-pound safety. So we have some really long, big kids back there. Biggest thing is we're just trying to get a little bit better than we were yesterday.
That's awesome. One last question, Coach. What's the first game of the season? Who's it against, and where does that play? Is that a home game or what?
It's going to be an away game at Athens. Coach Istri does a phenomenal job. He's won everywhere he's been. He's a great coach. So it's going to be a great challenge for us and our kids.
Nice. Thanks for your time, Coach. This is Coach Frank Sandoval, Mexia High School here in Mexia, Texas, and I'm Dan Keck with Friday Night Glory. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.